Hey guys, DT Gaming here. So we're just gonna do something different. No bottom fishing. We're just gonna use lure rig. My friend named Half Crazed Ed gave me a suggestion because they've been using it, and we're gonna use the maggot rig here. What I mean by that, he didn't say what he's using for this area right here, but I'm just using this for weight. To be honest with you, I don't even think this is not even needed. Um, but I'm gonna put on a white one of these. Actually, I'm gonna put a yellow. I want it to stand out. And I'm gonna keep this small safe on. So 3 outside. So I'm gonna use the black maggot with the black bead, red maggot with the red bead, and green maggot with the green bead. Okay. This bead's still gonna be 30, and I'm going to do the same thing as I've been doing in my other videos. I'm after trophies, guys. I'm looking for this spiny dogfish. Trophy has been caught here from what I heard, so it's definitely possible. And it is on the maggot rig, so that's good. You know what? We got a fish already. That's nice. As we were doing before, I was just doing let it sink to the bottom. Run rotation, pause for jig step, and when I hit the 45 meters, then I would just start lifting the rod like I'm perking, and fish will grab that way. But I don't mind a fish grab on the drop. Right? So like I said, one rotation, give it a pause like so. You'll get jig step. Sometimes it appears, sometimes it don't. Don't worry about it. But when you get to 45 meters, that's when you want to start perking. Just because you don't get perking or jig step while you're doing that, don't worry about it. Keep at it. A fish will come. Matter of fact, I'll do it uh, for this. You're just gonna just with the rod like so. Okay. Even though it don't show up for jig stepping or perking, the fish will still hit even without it. Anyways, I'm trying to give you guys ideas of what you can do from the shore. You guys don't need a boat. Save your money and fish from here. And you get these sculpins at 600 plus, sometimes with a crafty order, and they get pretty decent money, like 120 to 130 some silver for the fish. That's not bad. That's added silver to your pocket. Anyway, sorry about all the rambling here, but I'm trying to just show you guys how to do this because for some weird reason that some of you guys are watching my videos. A lot of you guys are watching the videos, but you guys only watch a few seconds of it. And there's so much information to be taught from my videos that it can help you guys greatly of catching more fish and making more silver without spending so much money on a boat ticket. I mean, I thought about going on a boat, but I'm trying to save money. I'm not looking to spend money. And don't worry about these small fish you get. Keep everything you get. It's not like you're gonna fill your net anytime soon. Keep everything, okay? Don't matter. Okay? And that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping everything I catch. Because the space bar is there and my button on my controller, which is the It used to be A button, but ain't no more. 'Cause it's all smoothed out now because it's an old controller, and I use it a lot. Like, I mean a lot. And anyways, I put the A button as my space bar. So as soon as I get a fish, I push the A button on my controller, and then that's how I use a space bar. I don't have backspace on my controller, so I have to push the backspace on the keyboard. This way I don't accidentally throw out a fish I don't want to throw. Mini dogfish. But that's the fish I'm after, guys. I'm looking for the spiny dogfish. I'm trying my hardest to find a trophy. Because I have yet to catch this trophy. And I have been trying since release of the sea. And I'll show you what I got so far here in Norwegian. So I got the cod, the Atlantic herring, the mackerel, the Atlantic redfish, wolffish, blue tag, Atlantic sturgeon. Sadly, my only blue tag I caught in the game. Blue whiting, cusk, European hake, European plaice, European squid, the haddock, longhead dab, the pollock, saithe, sardine, sculpin, small redfish, see spiny dogfish, no trophy. I do got the VVU pelt. And if I show you my stats, I know a lot of you guys are gonna be laughing at it because I showed it in R4 Discord and people were laughing at and making fun because I got one rare trophy. Not like I have been trying. I got 564 trophies caught, 116,093 fish caught total out of 6,164 hours. I mean, it's not no competition. I don't care if somebody got 1 or 20 or more blue tags. It don't matter. Congrats to those that do got a lot of blue tags, but some are luckier than others. That's the way it is. People play the game because they enjoy it. They don't do it because they're in competition. Me, I play it because I like to help you guys out in finding spots and catching fish and making money. Just because I don't mind if I don't catch a trophy. It's not needed, but I don't mind. But this guy is what I'm looking for. That's my target fish. And like I said, I'm sorry for making a video long, but I tried doing short videos, and I don't mind talking to you guys because that's what I do. I mean, if I'm doing live streams, then I'd rather talk to you guys to that, interact with you guys. Anyways, with me not doing much editing, this guy give you an idea of how my fishing actually really is. Because I know some of you guys probably thinking, well, you're editing things out, so how do we know how well you're fishing or what you're doing? I could be doing something different. You guys don't know that. But if I don't, edit the video and pause it out, then you can see how exactly I'm doing my fishing. Ooh. But like I said, I would be bottom fishing, but I had poor luck for the past actually all day I have been trying. I figured if I'm not using my bait, I can use it for on the boat or something. Like people are using them in the 120 or actually they're actually using these baits in the 215 or in this coffin hole right here. That's what we call it, coffin 215. And some people are using it in the 120 with these baits, and they're catching nice fish like blue tag haddocks and stuff, and other fish are being caught on that bait. So I figure that if I'm not using it, I can save for the sea. Not sea, but I mean on the boat. As you see, this is exactly how I'm doing. Just one rotation, jig step. Then when I hit 45 meters, as you see, then I'll start just perking. Even though perking doesn't really work here, but as long as you're raising a rod, doing the animation of it, and then I thought I had a fish. Okay, jig step is working. That's what I want. But like I said, though, you don't have to have the technique to appear to get a fish. The fish will come. Just keep at it. Even if it takes 5 minutes, just keep at it. Just like you would do out on a boat. You steady perk and perk and perk until you finally get a fish. This is the same concept here on shore. But keep in mind, when it comes to nighttime, it kind of slows down a little bit. But also, nighttime is usually the best time for these spiny dogfish to bite. It's a slow process at this point. Anyways, this is like in real life. You gotta be patient, and the fish will come, just like that. One thing I do know that you guys do watch the videos longer if I'm actually talking through it. Like maybe like 5-6 minutes even, which I appreciate. That's great. I thank you for all the support when you guys do that. But I noticed what I was doing these so-called montages, only recording just a brief second of what I'm catching. Then the video is only being watched like 1 minute, 2 minutes, or less. And I get it. Maybe it's you're just looking at the where my whereabouts, what I'm using, how I'm fishing, and then you skip to the end, check see how much I made from it, and then you go do it yourself. Which that's the idea. I do these videos to help you guys out. You don't have to watch a whole video. That's not why I make these videos. It's to help you guys out so you can get the same fish, maybe make silver, maybe a trophy. I know, like I said, I'm not lucky sometimes. I don't get a trophy every single day, like some people do. Okay, but I give it my best. I play this game like several hours a day, believe it or not. Even though I'm only doing like 1 or 2 videos a day, but I do try my best in getting trophies. I'm always recording, just in case there's a chance of catching a trophy. But if you guys don't see a video of me posting, then there's no trophy being caught. So if you guys see me online, go ahead. You guys can message me. I don't mind. But this is all I do through the whole entire session. When I hit the 45, I'll sit there and keep perking until I get a bite. When the line straightens like that, then I'll repeat. It gets that slack out of there, anyways. I do the same thing when I'm on the boat, though. If there's slack in the line, I just let it line straighten out, then I repeat. But keep in mind, you're not on the boat. You're cast much further out in front of you, so there's no depth here for you, and you're basically not like dropping below you and that. Well, that's not nice. Okay, so when beyond 45, it gets harder to catch fish. I mean, you could try, but I rarely catch any fish beyond 40. At that point, you might recast. And I'm looking forward to doing our session here, you know. Let's see how much I can make on this rig alone without the bottom rig here. And usually I do 2 hours when I'm here, but today, I mean, for this video, I'm just going to do the 1 hour. As long as I keep catching fish like that, I'll be happy. I don't know what it is, but I hope it's this dogfish. That's what I'm after. It could be like a 3 kg, 4 kg, based on the tension. Place. Nice. Well, far it's 15 minutes in the video. 15 minutes with the first fish we caught. So that's perfect. That's actually perfect. That is actually about 1 fish a minute. Oh, minus the introduction. Be nice if a fish actually just grabs as it hits the water or as it's sinking, instead of doing this jig step thing, because sometimes it don't get a fish. But I know nighttime, like I said, it is really slow for a bite. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys this. I'm going to jig step as far as I can. But when it hits 30, or I mean, yeah, about 35, jig step kind of stops. I don't know why. Like I said, though, beyond 40 is where I don't catch fish. Now I can't get jig step to work again. But jig step will work when I hit about 25 or 20. But then nothing bites in that range. Yeah, I know I'm wasting time at this point, but I'm trying to show you guys what I mean about trying to do this all the way straight to shore. The jig step just does not want to work beyond that 40. That's why I stop at 45 and perk instead. But if you perk beyond 40, you're not going to get no fish. So at this point, you might just reel in and recast. He's just going to sleep. Don't need to bark out the window. Hey! He's just going to sleep. My dog jumped on the bed, and my other dog got crazy, thought he was going to go bark in the window. That's some good weight. It might be a turbot or a flatfish. You can really tell it's a turbot, a really big turbot. They do not want to move. someone did ask me of why I'm using my heavy setup, right? Um, like why I'm using this and this. I could be using a lighter setup, and if you see the stats on this, it's not that bad. I mean, 0.5%. I didn't even have to fix the friction brake yet on this reel. And the only thing I had to do is replace the grease, and that's it. Nothing else was worn on this reel. So, people saying that this reel wears fast. And I kind of find it hard to believe. Replace the grease in your reel's fine. It'll last a long time. I mean, I really haven't really fished the sea that much since um the anniversary challenges. I haven't been to sea, and since Elk Lake came out, I really haven't been to the sea. But now I've been here for 3 days fishing this spot, trying to farm as much silver as possible, just to Well, the idea is I need to not replace, repair my reels here. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. On my carpet rods here, like if you look here, you see my reels, right? Well, actually, that's for example. I guess they're about the same. This is at 15%. The other one's at 11. But if you look here, I replaced the grease on here ever since. My friction, my mech has actually slowed down in wear. I didn't have to fix my friction brake yet. I'm actually priced at 0.1. I have not fixed nothing on this reel since except my grease. So let me look at this one. This one's at 12. Same thing with this one, 0.4%. And the grease I replaced on this one. The mech is at 12. Everything else is fine. So just replace the grease, guys, and you reserve the your reel much better. And I'm constantly using my Vengas, and this is why I bought the Vengas. Because somebody asked me why did I buy the Venga C40 for? They're garbage. I seen somebody got a Greenland shark trophy, and they caught it within 40 to 50 minutes. And I was impressed. I was like, you know what, this reel's pretty good. And they used the same rod. So it determined me to get the exact same setup, and that's what I did. I don't need big money to go buy really expensive gear when there's really nothing, really, if you think about it, that benefits it. There is no heavier line than 205, so you can't really get the max benefits from a 405 kg mech on the reel. The only thing that it helps is the wear on your mech. Because if you go beyond a certain percent, like for example, I think this is 50% before I would have to fix this. So I would go about 48% on my reel, because someone said that after 50%, the price is doubled on the repairs. I don't know how true that is, but I don't know if we want to test that, because I mean, I could test it. I could test it on a cheaper reel, but I had to beat the hell out of it just to get it that far. I don't have any reels that are that badly damaged. Well, actually, that's wrong. And I think I know how to actually see this. Because if you look at my let's see here. I'm gonna go check out my rods, and these right here, my match rods. I put my weakest stuff on here. The Nagaras, I never fixed these. This have 35%, as you can see. And these ain't saltwater protection. So I could use this and wear it down to 50. First of all, I can go to a shop and see how much it costs to repair on Volkov before I bring it down to 50, to get that idea. But I'm not going to do that right now because I'm not going to leave to see. But I will do that in another video to determine if that is true. If the price really does double just because it's beyond a certain percentage on the damage. Because if that's the case, a 45% reel and then a 50% reel, that would be double than what it cost. And I don't know how much it costs right now to fix it. I never checked it. But like I said, I will test that in another video. When I know that I can get it down, I can just come to the sea and just wear it down. Because a good hour will wear it down by like 1 to 2%. I came here with that reel. I was trying to bottom fish with it, and because I didn't have Vengas at the time, and I realized how much damage was going on with that reel. You see where it's at, what percent it's at on the mech, because I fished with those reels on the sea, and they wear fast. Whoever said that you can fish on the sea with these reels are not protected, you're wrong. It does wear out faster than these reels are meant for sea. So you gotta put in consideration, and then you got some people fishing with the reels that are not meant for sea, but that's probably all they have. But I would be patient. Get a decent reel that is saltwater proof. Anyways, we're kind of running out of things to talk about. Anyways, if you guys are watching up to this point, please hit that like button. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for all your support. And I love each and every one of you guys. Let me ask a couple questions to you guys. You guys have any pets like cats or dogs, or maybe you live on a farm, you got horses and stuff like that? Let me know in the comments. I like to hear from you, and I like to, you know, reply to you guys and whatnot. Okay, so far it's a half hour in. I don't think we're at a half hour anymore with the fish. 27 minutes, 14 fish. We're no longer at that mark where we got catching one fish a minute. Just catching small fish though. I wonder if I could change that. I want to see how big of a maggot I can use. I mean, how big of a hook I can use on a maggot. See here. Could say right here. For so okay, give me a minute, guys. I want to change these out. Okay, that's fine. Change this out. I don't know why the attractants are needed on the bottom part. It's going to be required to opponent. Technically, it's not required in real life. You don't have to use it, but game you do. I think these 4 outside hooks give me a better chance of bigger dogfish. Probably still catch small fish. Small dogfish. How many dogfish have caught so far? Not a lot, eh? So 6 of them. It's daytime, so the bites should be a lot more quicker. What is dogfish biting on anyways? I'm curious. Big Meester DC. Maggot 4006. Big Meester DC. Maggot 4005. So definitely the Jigmeester DC is more common on that. The Maggot 4 and 5. No, 5 and 6. The red and the green. So the black ain't really getting anything. So well, maybe the black one is catching other fish. Do a little investigating here while it's dropping. Or what these are biting on. We get 4. Okay, that came off the black. That came out the black as well. Okay, so they're hitting every color. I mean, it's hit every single lure on this rig. But the DC is catching more. I have 69 of the baits left up there. So I need to make more here eventually. That might be a turbot. I don't know, maybe not. I mean, it did get stuck back there for a brief moment. Maybe a haddock? Yep. You know the funny thing is, I may the many times I fished the spot so far, the biggest fish I caught was just 9.8 kg. Not even a trophy. Just keep missing it. And I keep catching big ones, as you see, around that range, but won't produce a trophy. But when I first tried this spot out a while back, and I pulled a trophy, then it was like it was nighttime then. I got a big fish. I was like, dang. When I pulled out of the water, or I mean, all I did was drag it on the shore because it was so big. I couldn't barely hoist it. I was on my other rod, the medium boat rod. I think I was using my Tega LTD 40 at the time, or I could have been using my C40. I don't think I recorded. I think I got it during a live stream, but it don't matter. It's like a long time. Chris, it was like maybe 2 years ago. I think 2 years ago when I caught my blue tape sorry. Up to 20 fish so far. And how long we been here? So 37 minutes. Nighttime was really slow though. Did I even do a full cast? I don't even feel like it. At noon, 11. That's close enough. I don't like how it does that. We try to raise the rod when you got a fish that bite, and it just raises it so fast. You think you're gonna lose it, not get a chance to set the hook. It just catches you off guard. I don't mind catching goldfish because, like I said, sometimes a cafe order. I mean, I think we got enough for that order now. No, I need one more. And then, for some weird reason, it always refused to give me the last scoping for the cafe order. Like, that's so rude. Well, my electroplate isn't a cafe order right now. That's too small. Yep. Best not start that. You know what I want to do? I want to try something. I mean, you guys might think I'm nuts with this, but I'm gonna try it. I said I wasn't gonna do bottom fishing, but I want to turn off the clip. Okay. I got 9 nearest left. You know what? It's okay. Let's try it for the test. We're gonna throw this way out there. I don't know how far that went. I kind of wish I had that line on there, that color line. Just do not. The fish just grabbed as it picked up the rod. That is luck, because you know with fish, right away, got away if you do not, if you have the rod down, especially the any type of spinning rod. That reach the bottom, or I have a bite. When you guys are in doubt, when you are bottom fishing, when you hear a bell or something like that, just check the text. If it's flickering over here, then you know you got a fish. But as you see, it's not flickering, so don't worry about it. There's no fish on there. I have no idea how far I cast it. I'd have bought more of those. That really went through. Oh, okay. You know what? I probably did. They only give you 30 for 200, almost 200 silver. A big chunk of change, you think about it. Hey, come on, game. Just hate that when a fish flashes like that and then it's gone. I really need another sculpin, guys. Too small. Come on, stop it. Okay, 46 minutes now. I guess I could change the gears. I mean, these reels look. It does reel faster. Definitely. What is that? Oh. I know if a Trolley European place, it'll be a much darker color. They could be bigger too. No text flickering yet. So it's probably where I casted no fish. I was just testing it. So you see what I actually reel into, right? I hit 45. I give it one more rotation. Then I'll start raising the rod. It's a big number for a UL. Only 26 fish. So the bottom definitely is getting is catching fish. Come on, game. Give me size I need. I don't get it why the game just stops at 5 of the fish that you need out of 6. They won't give you that last one of that fish. There's gotta be an order up for it. Look at that. It's just teasing now. $49 now. There's small sculpin. What'd you do? Faster. What is that? Give me 591 and 530 some. This is what I mean. There's an order up, and it's not gonna give me that last fish. Yeah, I didn't do anything different. All I do is change the hook size to a larger size, and I get smaller fish. Makes perfect sense. Bigger hooks bring bigger fish. I think that's the opposite. Oh, we finally got a fish in that deep water. Alright, so what I said about the text flickering, right? This is how you tell you got a fish on. You see how it's flickering? Go ahead, cast it out there. And we're gonna go ahead and grab that line. I'm gonna see if I have a line, a color line. I can see how far I'm casting. No, I can't go any higher than 55. I mean, 55 is my weakest. Always will be on bottom fishing. Like I said, I want to see something here. This is setting for kg line. 82 could be okay. No, that's 80. That will break the rod. I guess we'll use that. Lower that down about 20. Alright, let's see how far it goes. Dang, 115 meters. That is crazy. If you guys want to see how my longest cast was, 161 meters. Okay, that is not a small sculpin. Might not be a sculpin at all. It might be a flatfish. I think we got a turbid on. I'm gonna try to get this last sculpin, guys. Yep, I can tell when a turbid bites. Yeah. Let's play another sculpin. Play it's under 600. It just don't want to stop that. Pass toward that mountain back there. Yes, it's funny. Dogfish bite more in the evening than in the morning. I hope that is it. That will probably definitely be over. Ah, come on. Not what I'm looking for. Alright, hour and 1 minute in. Sorry guys, up to the point I'm trying to get this last fish. Pretty sure a lot of you guys are when you guys get your 5 fish, you guys need one more to finish your cafe, and then you guys cannot get the play thing. I'm pretty sure being persistent, you get it. You missed it. It might be an order for that fish. Maybe need like 2 or 3 of those. I think that's my first one, right? Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be able to find that fish. That's a small fish. Look how fast this is reeling. How fast is that reel then? Jeez, just a small little head. See how long that takes to reach the bottom? I mean, hooks do matter. Alright. I hope this is the scope, and I think this will definitely do it. It's got about the right tension. That thing was tiny. It was like it had a little more tension than the sculpin does. Alright, guys, last cast. If I don't get it, I don't get it. I'll actually probably not in order, so I'm just wasting time now. Now, this is not real as fast as the Venga. I guess that's it, guys. Let's go ahead and sell. Let's see how much time I spent on that. So 7 minutes over, so it's not too bad. There was an order to 102 silver. That figures. That's what I mean. It does not want to give you that last fish. No matter how you try. Alright, so hour and 8 minutes. 568 silver. So it's over 500 silver an hour. That's not bad. So if you spend your time like 2 hours, that's 1,000 some silver you guys can make. Anyways, that's gonna be it for the video. Hit that button. Hit that like button, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. Bye, guys.